something that I've been really happy about ever since I got here and I was hanging out with Numi and I was hanging out with a bunch of friends. I got to hang out with Mata. Dude, every time I talk to... It's like there's a difference. There's a lot of difference in a lot of things. There's one thing that's got me thinking, right? A lot of thinking. So I recently found out I'm a man of culture, okay? I like pits, I like tits. That's all I do. I'm a very above the waist kind of guy. I mean, below the waist is great and all, but I mean the pits and the tits, I call it the it wombo combo. Not bad. And if you say that's bad, okay, you just don't understand. You just don't know. One day you will know. One day it's gonna happen. You're gonna be like, damn, Michi was on to something. Yeah, the pits and the tits, it's combo. I'm not an ass guy. I mean, ass is great and all, but it doesn't make me go like, wow, you know what I mean? But like the pit tit, ooh, that's good. That's good. I was about to say something. I forgot. Fuck. Oh, there's one thing, chat. Ever since I got here and I was talking to people, I realized people are so... I want to talk to you about this, right? Because I feel like we haven't gone to talk in a while because obviously I'm on like a quote-unquote vacation break right now. I've been, well, not working, but I've been working on stuff. I actually have something later on in a couple of days. But recently in the past like 6 days was the only 6 days that I got to really fully relax. Because it's not that I want to work. I just got a lot of stuff that I'm sorting out. But there'll be a lot of things that is going to be happening. I got a surprise for you the moment I come back. The next month, there's another surprise. Until like... Oh, actually, okay, there's a lot of things I've been working on.
Licenses, have you passed all your exams?
Not yet. I've been in America. I will the moment I come back. There's a lot of things I've been focused on. Basically, there's a lot of cool shit going on. But chat, I want to talk to you about something because I miss yapping with you guys. I don't know how bad this is gonna sound though. It's not bad, but I feel like crazy about it recently. From a scale of 1 to 10, how honest do you want me to be? 10 is always... Okay, I will say though, I don't know how to word this. I haven't fully thought about it. But it's about to be 1 a.m. for me right now. So it got me thinking, right? Ever since I got here in America, I've met a lot of people. Like I've met, obviously, like Buff, Tricky, Numi, Mata, a lot of people. And I realized something. People are very ambitious. Like where I'm from, right, chat? We're very chill. We have like the Santai culture. We're very like take things a day at a time. You know what I mean? Like take things a day at a time. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then good on you, you know? Like, if something bad happens, right? It's like, can you do something about it? If not, then why worry? If you can, then do that. Why worry? So it's a very relaxed kind of a thing. It made me realize that I am very not like that. And then I talk to people and they're like, oh, I have these plans. I have these things. Like, I'm going to do that and that. And I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to... I don't know. It's very like, is it culture or I feel like I've been enjoying America. It's been really good. America's been really, really great. Everyone's been really friendly. There's no difference. But the only thing I realize is it's a fast place. Like, I feel like everyone is just very fast. They're moving. I don't know how to word it. You know what I mean? Like, it's always like the next big thing. Yeah, it's like everyone's in a rush. I kind of noticed that. It's like I would go out and people are always doing something. And they're always planning something. Where I come from, people just do nothing. Like, our joy is like you work and then you chill. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I would go to parties, right? Not for the party itself. I kind of just like... I like to meet people. This is my first time being in America. So there's a lot of people that I've never met. Like my friends that I've never met before that I finally got to meet. I finally got to meet like Kamimi. I've been friends with Kamimi for almost 5 years, chat. And this is my first time meeting her. Because every time we plan to meet, something happens and we can't meet. She is literally one of my longest close friends that I finally got to meet her after 5 fucking years. Oh my God. I still remember the first time we started talking. I remember dropping by and I'm like, hey, who's this person? And Kami's like, oh my God, I want to show you something cool. And then she played a Drake song. I still remember that. So I've been really grateful. There's a lot of things that got me thinking. You know, I started thinking a bunch. And I don't know. I started realizing that like a lot of my friends are very cool and very ambitious. And they have like they're focused on the next big thing and what's gonna be cool and all their plans. They go to parties and then they network and they build stuff, and I don't do that. Recently I've been wondering if that's a bad thing or not. You know, like, not that I'm going at my own pace or anything, Chad. It's like I like to take things a step at a time. I'm grateful for what comes. If it doesn't come though, it's whatever, you know, but I'm grateful for what comes. Yeah, it's like you're just like me for, yeah, it's just, there's something cool. There's something cool about the hustle culture, but there's something very weirdly exhausting about it. Am I nuts? I don't know. That's been on my mind recently.
In America, we have been taught that if you aren't moving up, you aren't doing enough. It's kind of toxic in my opinion.
Actually, it's not even that. It's like, from being in America, there's a lot of great things. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of amazing things, right? I think that's why it's like, there's a lot of development that happens. A lot of things happen here. But I also feel like there's that feeling of like, if you're not going up, you're going down. I don't know how to word it. And it's like, it's so cool. Like I every time I talk to my friends, I'm like, that is so cool. You're so cool. You're like thinking and you're creating and you're like making stuff. And I want to do that. But at the same time, I feel like if I do that, there's something so weirdly isolating and exhausting about it. And I'm like, damn, maybe I don't want to be great. Yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe I don't want to be good at all. I just want to be, the feeling of being enough is enough for me. You know what I mean? Like, y'all gotta relax sometimes. I like being enough. I don't have to be great or amazing. I like just being enough. Yeah, I'm pretty content. And honestly, recently I've been wondering if that's bad or not. Like, maybe I'm being too complacent. Because there's a reason why I've been thinking about it, right? So ever since I've been here, I've been like, I kind of want to do more cool things, you know? Like, I want to experience more things. Obviously, you guys know I've been getting treatments. I've been like really focused on my health treatments. I've only gotten sick a handful of times here, which is so good. Back then, if I were to like do all this, I'd get sick very
in America,
often.
If you just chill, you're not generating shareholder value or some shit.
There's something good about it though. Like the pressure to upkeep or the pressure to like do something feels pretty motivating. But I feel like if that keeps happening every day, then it's gonna be very like suffocating, you know? But like my lifestyle, for example, sometimes I feel very bored, right? Like I'll be very honest. Like I feel like I'm very slow. I'm very slow and I take things a step at a time. And then I'm just like, I take things as is. Most of my shit is never planned. Which, shout out to everyone, like all the companies that look at me and like, we're gonna sponsor that girl. Because I appreciate it. But like, they know that I don't be doing shit. Like, I'll look, but then I don't think too much. It's great. It's relaxing. But at the same time, sometimes I feel very bored. Like, you know that feeling of like, there has to be more than just
Please
this,
relax
right?
and enjoy your trip for now. We want you to have no rageets. You're enough for us, but if you want to do more, cool, we'll like that too, but it's up to you.
There's something. There's a reason I've been thinking this
is already
like this.
Quite an accomplishment in my opinion. So many people are still chasing even that. As long as you are accomplishing what you want, and are where you want to be, you are good. So, if you want to do more, do it. But being content where you are isn't inherently a flaw.
I understand that. Ragrats. I understand that 100%. Like, honestly, ever since I'm here, I've been so much more motivated. So much more. At the same time, though, a part of me is like, ooh, right? I'm like thinking. But it's very motivating.
I think that's just city culture in large. But I think even from my perspective, we have to keep moving. We have to keep working because where I am from, well, we're the food bank of the world. If we stop working and chill, people across the world would literally starve. It has actually happened. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, I realize the beauty of balance, bro. But there's one thing, I don't know if I'm actually going to do it. I don't know. So like, don't take my word for it. But I've realized that I want to experience more things. Honestly, it's going to sound cringe. It might sound cringe. But during TwitchCon, I would people watch, right? Like, not just like my friends. I would hang around like the Gamer Subs booth and stuff. And I saw a bunch of people. I don't know if it's you guys, because it's definitely, I don't know if you guys were there or not. But I saw people like waiting in line to like meet with Numi. I saw like the meet and greet line. I just watch a lot of people. Sometimes I'd walk by, I see people wearing like Numi merch or like Mata merch. I saw a lot of people wearing Lily merch. And I would like overhear their conversation. It's really nice to say anonymous just because like I could stand there and just listen. So I would watch all that, and then made me like, I love doing meet and greets. I love doing panels because I love meeting you guys, right? Like at one point, the biggest issue, you were there. Leizu, fuck you. I met you twice, man. What the fuck? I love how me and Leizu, we met each other. We just stood there in silence. We're like, yeah, we know. And we just chilling. Well, fuck you, man. But I always thought like I'm okay with just meeting you guys like virtually. You know what I mean? Because I get to see you and it makes me happy. But then it's such a different feeling meeting someone IRL. Like I never realized how different it was. You guys know this. I'm a corpo, right? Like recently I've been an indie. But before this, I was a corpo square. All my experience ever since I was like VTubing has been corpo. And one of the biggest difference of indie and corpo is like there are certain things you can and cannot do. You know, like I was raised with the whole like NDA, keep your shit a secret kind of thing. And it's for protection. It's not something restrictive. It's only restrictive if you want to do IRL stuff, but it's also for safety because, you know, in the corpo world, the majority is great, but there is a very obsessed, crazy minority, right? That could potentially threaten you. And that happens a lot. So that's why you gotta be safe. I never realized that there is like that difference of meeting people IRL compared to virtual. I always thought like meeting people virtual is enough. But then I saw like how people, like the Noombas, I'm gonna say this, during Numi's meet and greet, I was literally right there. Like I was watching the Noombas line up to meet her. I saw how long the line was. I saw like people waiting since the morning. I was just standing there. I was like, oh. And then I saw like how people feel. I don't know. It's so different. You know what I mean? Like I was like, damn, I kind of want to feel that at one point. I don't know. So I've been really considering it. I was talking about it with Maiko. I talked about it to some people being like, this is something I want to explore, but I'm going to be honest, like, I don't know if I'm capable of doing that. But low-key, seeing people be so supportive of the people they enjoy got me wanting to be better. Like, the biggest hurdle for me is health, right? Like health and then the social anxiety. Both of them horrifying. Like I need to... VTubers wear a mask to hide their identity. I wear a mask because I could potentially get sick if I'm out in public. So I remember Numi was like, I mean, if you wear a mask, people will assume you're a VTuber. And I'm like, I literally wear a mask if I go out. Because if someone has a flu and I catch the flu, I would start dying. So I'm like, I have to. And the flu, by the way, the flu season is coming up, right? I feel a lot of people are starting to get sick. So take care of yourselves, chat. Take your vitamins, okay? Stay healthy. Be careful. Wash your hands. Don't touch dirty things and then touch your face. Don't do that because everyone's been kind of getting sick recently. So yeah, I'm very like specific about it. But I don't know. I've been talking to people and they're like, you know, if you have like restrictions, we can help you, blah, blah, blah. And then it got me wanting to be better. You know, like I want to start working out so then I can actually be in a healthier physical condition. I've been really focused on my treatments, but I'm going to continue doing that as well. And then I want to work on my social anxiety. I finally got to meet Mono. Oh my God, that bitch almost made me cry.
Chase it with Tylenol. For legal reasons, this is a joke.
Happy. Yeah, I want to be better. I don't know. This might sound a little cringe, chat, but back then I thought that like as long as I'm still alive and I can stream, that's good enough. So I'm okay with that. But ever since I got here, I realized like I want to be better just so then I can meet people IRL. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be healthy enough so that I can just continue streaming. Like I want to be healthy enough so then I can actually maybe one day, I don't know, do IRL events and then meet you guys IRL.
I was there, wearing my Lily sweater the first day and the Playboy bunny jacket every other day. Talked to Mata. I even asked the Sup Spooth if I could leave a gift for you. I did.
You did?
I also waited in the Numi meet and greet, with all my Michi Mochievee charms on my badge. To the point Numi commented on it.
Oh my god, wait. I don't know if that was you, but I saw someone with a lot of like, I saw someone bringing my plushie, by the way. I saw that. I think Zen did walkies. Was it Zen or was it Ari? I think it was Ari. It was Ari and Henya, was it? They were doing like walkies. Someone was doing walkies. And then there was a horde of people, obviously. I saw like one person with like a big, like the long boy, the Michi long boy on their shoulder. I saw that. I also saw another person with the Scamber shirt. I saw that too.
Working out is great, but don't work out if you don't eat.
Oh.
Working out burns calories fast. You need to store calories, Michi, so if you work out more, promise me you will eat 3 times a day.
Honestly, I want to work out because I need to train my muscles, bro. Like, I need to. I don't know. A lot of it been getting me really motivated. And I thought about, I was like, I talked to Michael about this, and this is a big if. Like, I'm not promising nothing. But I was telling Michael, I'm like, what if one day we do an IRL concert? I'm gonna be a walking sensor bar, but like, you know, what if one day we do that, right? I'm not the biggest fan of like a face reveal. I am still a oldie when it comes to that. I don't think it's for like anonymous sake, but I think there is beauty in a specific type of immersion. Like VTubers give a very specific vibe. Also, I'm a man. That's true. That's true. It's just because, you know, if I face revealed, you guys will know that I'm a 6'2" buff man with a massive dick. But I don't know. I'm not the biggest face reveal guy, but I want to meet you. So that's like that little hurdle, right? But remember a long time ago, I told you guys that I've been working on something. So the thing I've been trying to work on is I've been doing this prototype for a veil. Obviously, if I were to go do IRL events, I don't want to just wear a mask. You know, not because it's bad. It's not. I think a mask is great. Some people use like a face shield. Some people use glasses and mask. Some people wear wigs or cosplay. I think that's great. I am very hyper specific with things I like to wear. And I think like if I want to do IRL stuff and I'm going to censor myself, I will do it in style. You know what? Do it like Ado. Bro, yeah, like Ado. Like, honestly, it's either that or a full mecha suit. I was considering it. Either a veil or a full mecha suit. If I'm gonna go and I'm gonna meet people and I'm gonna stay incognito, you bet your ass that I'm gonna do it in style. So I've been working on this prototype thing for a veil.
That would be cool as shit, Michi. Slay.
Froggy's full frog suit was cool too. I love those. The thing is, I'm like thinking, like, do I want to go funny cute or do I want to go stylish?
Is that a Gundam or is that Michi?
Is that a Gundam? Who's that Pokemon? I've been thinking about a bunch. Either way, didn't you do IRL at TwitchCon? I didn't. I mean, it was more anonymous. You know, like, I didn't do meet and greet. Like, I went to TwitchCon. I didn't have a meet and greet. I didn't have a panel. I was just there. I was just a guy. I'm just a guy visiting. No joke. I was Numi's +1. That's another thing I realized, by the way. I should probably talk to my Twitch guy more. Have you seen your cosplay on Zen Ari's? I think that was Oscar cosplaying as me. I actually did. This is the most I've revealed of myself. Hold on. I'll show the picture on stream. I've done a hand reveal, but that's me. That's me, guys. This one, the really buff one with facial hair. Very tall, very buff, very handsome. That is I. On the left. Yup. That's me. I'm sure you guys aren't shocked, considering I've always been quite a... Yep, that's me. I basically wore... I want you to know, I wore this Noomba onesie, and that day it was so fucking hot. I don't know why. It was so hot at TwitchCon, so I had to change. Thankfully, I was wearing like a shirt and pants under this, so I just took it off.
Figure goes hard, not gonna lie, Lamau.
Someone clocked me in the comment sections, by the way. So... I wore this and then I changed outfits because this is so fucking hot at that time. So I just took it off. Girl, why do you have huge fangs? What do you mean huge fangs? On my model? Which one? The buff meat? Yep, that's me. But I like to dress up in a way that covers a lot of how I look like. So even if people saw me, I'm literally like a bag. I'm like a little bag of shit. But I want you to know here. That's my hair. I literally only had to censor the top part. Like, you can see the little line over there. That's all. That was like my glass. That was my glasses. Everything else is my hair. And then that's it. I didn't realize how shadowy this looked. This is the most I've covered. Like, the most I've ever shown. And even then, you can't see shit. You just see my hand and a little bit of my neck. And that's it. I'm trying to see. Is that fang? That's my neck. This one. So, I have a very funny hair. Yep. All you can see is a little bit of my neck and then my hand. The ominous void. Someone clocked me though, because I put the censor bar. Like, I put this slay emoji here in the middle. And I remember Numi was like, why did you do that? Like, why did you put that emote so big? Like, you can't even see... Like, I want you to know, this is very big. Like, the Noomba onesie is really big on me and I had it zipped up all the way. And Numi's like, no one can see your skin. Like, no one can see anything in this picture. And I'm like, yeah, but I like to give this immersion that I have massive tits or a massive dick. So I'm censoring it, right? To give that... Don't clip this! I like the element of surprise, you know? I'm like, yeah, you know, I want people to think that I have a massive something. And then I saw the comment section on Twitter because I posted it on Twitter and someone literally said, it's like, did you censor that so people won't know that you're flat-chested? And I'm like, actually, first of all, right? Fuck you in particular. Second of all, no, it's actually so people... I don't want you guys to feel insecure. It's okay, guys. It's pretty average. Massive, dare I say. I don't want you guys to overthink or nothing. It's true. Also, there's another thing I want to tell you. I stretched the picture. So if you don't know, you can like actually stretch a picture to make it look like you're taller. And I saw a comment that's like, oh my god, is Michi actually taller IRL? I was wearing really tall platforms and then I stretched I cropped my shoes. There's a reason you don't see my shoes. I was wearing really tall platforms and then I stretched the picture so then I look taller. And I wanted to take that to my grave, but I felt really bad because I felt like I was lying to everybody. So yeah, I kind of photoshopped myself and then I censored it so that I look taller. Sorry guys. I had to look cool. I want to look handsome and cool and stuff. But I drew you guys. Look at that. That's you. I drew you right there. Yippee. Yip, yip, yippee. And then I censored everything else on my face. Bro is such a bad gaslighter. I want to look tall and cool and handsome. Is that so wrong? God, chat. I knew if I didn't do it, people were like, holy shit, Michi's like smaller than I thought. And I should have done... No, I'm tall. I'm like 7 foot. I'm not lying about that. I didn't lie about my VTuber height. I am 5'1". That is true. But sometimes I like to wear a little something, you know, to look, I don't know, maybe 5'6". Oh, sometimes I'm just a simple guy. This is the most I've shown of myself. And it took me like 2 days to post it. Numi had to be like, you can do it. You can post it if you want. And I'm like, I do. I want to post it. But I'm nervous. But okay. But I'm nervous. This is the most I've shown. All VTubers are factually small. Chat, I don't know. I thought about it. I thought about maybe doing more, I don't know, IRL stuff. But I do like the anonymity of being a VTuber. If I were to do stuff like that, I would not show any part of myself. I want you to know. The only parts of myself that I will show is like my hand. Everything else will be a censor bar. But I think if I'm gonna do that, I will do it in style. I've been working on something that... The hardest part is I want to be able to see you guys, right? But you guys can't see me. How the fuck do I do that? So I've been trying to figure that out. I've been working on stuff every now and then. If I'm gonna meet people IRL, I'm not pulling a show. I love that guy to death. But my favorite thing is... I still think about Shoto. How he's like, I've never face revealed before, guys. I've never done that. No one knows what I look like. And it's just like... It's this. This is Sho. That's how he censors himself. He's like, hey guys. No one knows who I am. Aga. That's...